Grand rising to each and every one of you. All the lovers of freedom all over the world, I bring you good tidings as usual. From the creator that was never created, the one that said the ending from the beginning, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Shaddai, as they will call it. So we are out today again, being on the 5th of September, Thursday, 5th of September, 2024, changing the negative narrative of yesterday. Please share this very broadcast anytime you lay your hand on this very broadcast, because we are giving our Isaac from here. Everywhere it tends to right now in this very campaign, all these demonic APC in Edo State. The reason why we don't intend to tag this thing to APC in other states, we have to deliberate on the one in Edo State first. So while other person in other states may also be having reason to vote for APC, but in Edo State, the agenda is to kill, to steal, and to destroy. So this is a quick one. As you are watching, don't hesitate to share, please. A vote for Asue Ighodaro and Ogie is a vote for transformations. Oh, I need to change this. It's a vote for transformation of lives and development. A vote for Asue Ighodaro and Ogie. It's a vote for transformation of lives and development. So another heading you can also see there: do not mortgage your birthright as ESAU or like ESAU. Every one of us is already aware what happened in the book of Genesis 25. You can read it from verse 1 if you want to get the full story. You can choose to read it from verse 23, Genesis 25. Esau was the senior son, but something happened along the line. On a very good day, he was coming back from farm, and he was hungry. And that very hungry, being that it was scripted, the hunger not come make him stay, make his food done, because he was in hurry. Not even knowing that the brother, what he feel, that is his brother, that brother was already having different mindset towards him. He was already eyeing that birthright. So automatically, he met his brother, please, oh, I am hungry. Now that I want to die, so give me from your pottage, may I eat now. He saw the tea say, now see, brother might be Jacob, now so he might be. So, now brother can say, okay, if you know say I'll call this thing for you, you'll give me your birthright. You can't say, what can birthright mean to me, sir? Just the way most of you will do today. Make I sell my vote, give APC. Now today, make I sell on me 50k na money, oh, now why you now, but maybe we want with boy, you know. Oh, but 50k na money, oh, my dear. Because you does not know the importance of the scenario we are. If yes or no, maybe if friends feel first they use and play before. Why I cook can vary on it. But you don't know say he was mortgaging his birthright. Do you know that very first mistake we make? He couldn't bear hunger, make it wait, make waiting carry come from farm. Make it cook and make it done. He was in hurry. The same thing APC and PDP is doing today. APC and PDP, you can also categorize it like Esau and Jacob. In whichever way you want to give the example, you can also make it like that. But along the line, what happens? He said, wait till the better meet to me. He collect them from an night bavan. Rebecca stands as Oshomole and the palace. Rebecca, because now Rebecca joined Jacob, planned this very thing. Esau were very close to his father Isaac, while Rebecca and Jacob They just sit there, their own click. Then that one come pass, you can't really give his or dream finish. He greet everybody kada. He greet mama kada. He greet papa kada. Now he come out. On a very good day when Ajik was age, Isaac called Esau. He said, Esau, come, my son. I want to go and meet my ancestors. Go and prepare. There is a food they call game. He said, go and kill that animal for farm. Come prepare that meal. So that let me eat so that I give you my blessing. I'm telling you the reason why you must have to sell your votes. And I'm going to be giving you so many evidences of what this very election means. The war we are fighting, it started 2020. I have not been in politics before. Obaseki is the state governor in my life I have supported. And I was not encouraged. The reason why I was not encouraged was that so that make I not feel support whosoever Obaseki they bring come again. But here I am today. That's why I praise myself. Not if you put me come on for better thing. Whether something enter my mouth or not enter, I don't care. I'm one of the person in this Europe today who first of all don't credibly well for Obaseki for the whole Euro way stand upon the lack of appreciation. We're not there after that one because of what is happening. It's more spiritual than physical. Then to cut the long story short, Rebecca called Jacob. He said, I overheard your father talking to Esau. May go prepare. Why the rest of us don't clicking love and like and we are not writing comments? They don't cut our hands. It's only David or Sammy gave comment yesterday. We saw throughout this whole thing that Lee commented. Or are we following this page for nothing? Comment is very important. That's why I always pray for you here that we are doing it together. So if you can't comment, none of you watching, none of you watching, you have to comment something. Because we are in this mess together. We are in mess. For those of you that don't really understand. So to crown up the story, he called Jacob. Rebecca called Jacob. He said, I overheard your father talking to Esau. Make him do this. Okay, what we are going to do, we are going to outsmart Esau due to how you felt a planner before. I tell you anything that we want to ask you food. May you try to collect, asking birthright for him because he has gone to River. So that was how it happened. So now Rebecca can't tell Jacob, say, see what I'll do. I'll go any nearby market. Me and buy this thing come. But Jacob himself was kind of, why would my mother do this? What's happening? Have we gotten to this? It's okay now. You know, he saw his hairy. He saw me to ball. He gave me to ball. I don't get hair for hand. When I will get worried, I will know me. Did you know? Rebecca went to the market. But one of those demonic markets. He went to one of those demonic markets because I mean anything ever. They don't even ask you question why you now they can sell it for you. He went there, he buy animal skin where go feed, where picking Jacob go wear for her. And he saw just the they go. He want to live go and do it the way Papa takes send down. The reason why you must have to sell your vote. This is not even where I'm going. I'm just want to lay foundation. He saw just the they go want to go shoot or arrow, bow and arrow made for take it down animal the way Papa take it down. Before Esau could come, his mama don't prepare everything. He arranged Jacob. Made Jacob go give Papa the food. Jacob went there. He said, Papa, I'll bring the food. The Papa can say, your voice look like Jacob. And your hand like Esau because Papa don't come to see again. Instead of Papa, because that's not where we are going today. I only want to give you the heading. Maybe some other time we have talked about this one before. People also, you know, ask for Papa not to the art where, you know. But that's not where we are going right now because there's not going to be time for me to explain the other revelational knowledge about that. But I'm trying to tell you what Esau went through because of the first mistake he made by selling up his birthright. Your birthright right now is your card. You have to hold something in your hand. The people, all the people in Edo State, get something to hold in your hand are the certificate of occupancy that God, this is only what I have. as I'm dropping this very card, this voter's card in this ballot box, may it yield more fruit. Even you can even cry. Make your tears. Yaki and mevi. Usemangmo. When the voters card in that one. Whatever ritual you can do, you worry. Whosoever that want to ring this election, when you vote in now, as millions of people are going to be voting for us when you're here, your man, oh no ring game, not that, so you answer. Let calamity be before them. If every one of you can pray that prayer, I might be a demon on ring election. If there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. Now, the father said, your voice looks like Jacob. Why your hand look like Esau? Instead of the father to say, I'm not going to eat this food. Wait, may your brother confess. This is contradicting. How will your voice look like Jacob? Your hand look like Esau. What's happening? Because if papa they feel in hand, they'll say, my speaking near me. They'll do like, okay. Your hand be like Esau. Why they don't work with one with the Jacob? He was thinking he was talking to Esau. That was how his father ate the food. He gave the blessing to Jacob, the wrong person. When Esau came, Baba, or we have already given the prayer to your brother. Do you know? He's supposed to be God of Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. Because of a morsel of food. A morsel of food. 20,000 naira or 30,000 naira. Esau's name were not recorded in the Bible. For good. He now become the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Instead of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. That very mistake tell on him. The reason why I'm standing here today talking to you, I resisted all the temptations that come across my way. A lot of things were ringing to me. New thing when you campaign say you do so many jingle, but what did you gain out of it? But I should push that very voice aside because I know that what I'm doing, I'm going to liberate a nation. Why don't do like like me and let God come and reward you? Please, I'm urging you again and again. It was scripted. The Spirit of God carried me to a different dimension. Let me quickly drop this one here. Go to the book of Matthew. I think the book of Matthew chapter 4. If you read it from verse 1. What happened there? After Jesus Christ had finished up the fasting, the Satan came unto him and said, turn this stone to bread. Nobody were there, but who can write down? I just want to tell you that nobody were there when Satan tempted Jesus, but who write down? Nobody did there. Who write down? Please. When Iban was so we were with bossy, umana we with Bible na my dear. If no yawa omi, the Bible will put you in a state of cardiac of trouble. So let's go to this topic. The Bible can put you in a state of dilemma if not well read and well understood, my dear. The Bible, it go put you for state of dilemma if you are not very, very careful. Now, let me finish introducing the topic. Now, all of us have known about monkeypox is no longer public health emergency of international concern. Monkeypox is no longer emergency or health emergency of international concern. They want to allow people right now to treat it locally. Do you know why? Because people spoke. I speak. And you share the video. I tell you the reason why they still carry this very thing to Nigeria. Because they know that we have a lot of morons. We have a lot of intellectuals who does not care about their life. Particularly Edo is the capital city. Not all, most of them. Let me play a voice to you, or what one American patriot or American social media, whatever, what he said. concerning using our voice for a better thing. When we unanimously cooperate together and say this thing we don't need now, the benefit where they follow and they go.
Breaking news, check this out. The WHO has just
now, let me just quickly read this from you from here. It says, who have declared end of emergency call for sustained effort for long-term management of the disease. Let's listen.
An end to the Mpox emergency and now calls for sustained efforts for long-term management of the disease. Dr. Tedros, I don't think he's a doctor, but anyway, Mr. Tedros has come out and has given a press conference, and this is just breaking across the internet, about the fact that Mpox is now no longer considered a global health emergency. So I want you to look at this video, watch this video, and I want you to realize the power that you actually hold, because they were pushing this, they declared that emergency, all the media outlets were starting to broadcast this. And
now, the only media outlet that did not broadcast it is the media that is sponsored by the Palace of the Oba Benin. They don't sponsor such a thing. There was a massive pushback, physically and spiritually. We don't need it. These people, what they need to do, they start searching media. Can we be able to cajole them again? But I still to represent his two children. He might push her back. Not in my word without allow them to come and kill you. I'm the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. Not in my watch I will allow for them to bring anything that will harm you. I know most of us are still moron. We don't care. But I care. There was a massive pushback. I did several videos about it. A lot of you be thinking of a talon. You don't know what is coming. You don't care to know. You don't want to know. You are not interested to know. Then where woman act. This is what internet we are made for. And they are bringing it on. We are pushing back. We don't need it. Do you know, I had an information today. The 10 million, I be the 10,000. Was it not 10,000 they took to Nigeria? No, the 10,000 they took to Nigeria. I'm hearing some who in Edo State that they are beginning some heads whatever. They begin to tell people to come and take it. Please, blow this in around. Because the people fighting for this demonic palace, or I set it for them, that was why I'm not swearing 2020. One alien, one idiotic moron. Because me cause a womb born in it. It was a born a womb and I mean do money banner. It was 9 minutes. On a dollar, they won't give us it. When they already done and dusted, they won't. They won't. Everybody in Europe, we all American, we all. You need to see some media where jump packed. On WHO have no option and to say now you no longer going to be a global emergency health whatever. Let everybody now take it. Just treat it as normal whatever. You have to take when we lockdown day. You have to. There was annoying me, one of our mother goddess. He may tell what your born is pay my way for them to send out 500,000. Now that is to say now you can drink agbo if you not the boy away. But they wanted to make it compulsory where you must take the injection again and again. When the first one you take is dealing on you. Who do it? How many do the money palace do now? Why am I not know what? If not because of the love I have for humanity. Calamity get a good one everybody. Manasiame. You have seen me maybe Aruwe, Ogbi Maya. But when I resist and I resist, then you have problem. Listen to what this guy said. Listen to it. For not to pause this thing just now.
Breaking news.
Let me forward it.
Acts of 2020 and start going into fear and panic and all the rest of it. But people weren't having any of it. And people, there was a huge backlash online against
Yes.
this. They will monitor the internet
They
constantly.
monitor it.
The intelligence services will monitor the internet, the WHO will monitor the internet, and they will be gauging public opinion.
Yes.
The fact that there was no fear, and the fact that people pushed back and just said, we are not having this any longer, they have now backtracked.
They backtrack,
On
yes.
this. Do you
Start to
see
push
the
back.
that you have when you push back? Don't underestimate this, folks. The latest round of BS seems to have melted and faded away. Sayonara, Mpox.
Hip hip hip, hooray! I've won again. Ipa America gwen ka push out we knock money. A boss who wear come a woman the da salebe no. But you couldn't. Today everyone for the shake. Mami ti go good and over the mistakes you make in your life. Can you do this one for other persons? Yani kwen phone, yani kwen nana. Now, he had disadvantage. He cannot just be advantage for them all the time. Let for once I also make it their disadvantage, but nobody cares. A Bible is scripted. Even I saw Moses, what that guy they talk about Jesus. They tagle kun Jesus ina ya magmoria. Ya we so amwe bogbo wa ban. Because he man force him nana you wa gbe ni atiebe so you no wegbe. What to we even o han go ege video me wa han figure here. Things are changing, nobody want to change. They look at it now, Egbeni and Amuna and wow, we not go feel resistant. Iana say get drop back. Go to Edo Sabbath space today. Oh man, no woo na magere obo no fu nyagbe up to today. Ijo mo no yebe no nya mo no wu e obe dok pa so me do elie me na me wo o ma yebe wu ne. O wa no man na wu ya feel e bombu yo. What is you people's problem? And what is the color of you people's problem? No, is this the cause of nanotech? Or is it because of the graphene or something? See, bullying a woman that lost a precious daughter, no matter a digger was here. Look at the book of John chapter 8, verse 4. A woman were caught in the very act of adultery. And all of them raised up stone. Is they said, according to the law of Moses, this woman must be stoned to death. What did Jesus Christ did? He write down and raise up his head. I'm not going to be giving the deeper revelation or where is the man or whatever the way I did it before. I'm going to paraphrase it. The reason why he look at it and say, where are your accuser? Then what Jesus Christ asked them was that any of you that have not committed sin, be the first to cast off the stone. Keni yave mure ni ave yegba mwe bokpane. Wa ya dovi wa doven bo. Wa ni ju wa mu la webo. Debo no mu ju wa ma mu wa webo. O wa ona kase ne webo ya. Oni meri ya wa you wa ho. No ni mewe chichi ya reveal you guys secret so that as one feel gbegbu wa kun wari ala. I had no sense today that make me griefing we tuna. I have you New York. There no problem wa. He has them, many of you that have not committed sin, be the first to cut off the stone. Even when it was written down for this woman to be stoned to death, in that John chapter 8, verse 4. All of them, they dropped their stone and they went away. He now said, where are your accusers? He said, they are gone. He said, being that they did not condemn you, neither do I. Go and sin no more. They're not phone about Mona. Or man, you know why you castigate. And you have none. Warokba, eh? No mwena nya wa mana riolo da wa ma ku wa ma wa riolo da because you have made the worst mistake in your life. You may even one day a pilesi agbo one day. E nana se sudden death we egbe ni me activate anywhere. O wa gegbe e campaign una na ma make na we campaign ba me to wa me gbe kan e. E mi agbon aro na agrenvo ya gba siri gun ayi wa gun. Look at right now. They are bringing, they are coming to come and kill your father and mother in a State APC. Or magi wana me gwan yo na wo wa evaluate work here in Orena ma. Awa we mi ya you wabo. All you guys do is to constitute nuisance. All you guys do is to constitute nuisance. Why not also look at it? Do unto other likewise what you may have them to do for you, do to you. Already Luke 6 verse 31. Do what lost more, such a precious daughter. Anna ye drag you away today. How will you feel? Why you people not just temper justice with mercy or temper mercy with justice? And let these people go in peace. They are still digging, they are still digging, they are still digging. And alone be rule with Almighty, you have nanobot in your system. You have nanotech in your system. Your days are numbered. If not me, no Nerun we are alive. Humanity is going to extinction. Because you are stupid and you have no head and you are talented as a follower no Leluwakian because we're not Buwade. What kind of stupid state is this? I can't get it. The reason we address on is let's go to the next paragraph, please. Then we are going to quickly talk about the oath of allegiance. The oath of allegiance of Canada. Let me play the video to you before I read it here. The oath of allegiance, when they are giving up passport, and the person we are swearing oath of allegiance to, how that person laughter? Is that person a demon? Is it your ancestors? Is it the God of your ancestors or an individual who is a head of principalities and power? We are going to be looking at it. I thought about this was 2022. But I even do anything very territory. So that Mama can now make me talk. Because there are many fights ahead. At the time you have given your oath of allegiance to Illumina or Freemason, my dear, you go nowhere. That's why black people are suffering abroad. I'm also telling you now, because most of you are the most idiotic person in your life. I'm doing my teaching from here. Can even before you even obtain your own. But I'm telling you a risk in revenue the same way. Oh, yeah, be where you loaded. Today, loaded. Stupid idiots. They must do one to know. Who can think about your name? They think you're me right now. A frequency, you know, a kilometer. They think you're me right now. You may give try me. I gather the frequency here. It's highly inflammable. Let's listen to it.
That I will be faithful.
Down here.
And bear true allegiance to His Majesty, King of Canada, his heirs and successors, and that I will faithfully observe.
Now that I go play and reach. No one else. Erika na gbona mama ni bun. Abe na see here. I play allegiance to the God of my ancestors. To Charles Obegune o. Obegune o koni je wo begbe. Let me read it for you. When what here, it will be more better like that. I'm not going to elaborate too much because we have so many persons that think why we have a bubble. Or we swear or affirm that them will not be me or God forbid bad thing. Me want be sunije. Want be sunije. Me wa prefer a puti. A puti we make normal. Want be sunije. No gbo mi wo gbo mi yen. O ma we no be yawo to allegiance na guaguwa. All tonight again welewa ogbia. O ya gbele ma wa gbe o wa gbon. Or we swear and or affirm that I will be faithful, or they will be faithful, and bear the allegiance. This one was the one of Queen, Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen of Canada, her heir and successor, that I will faithfully observe the law of Canada, including the Constitution, which recognize and affirm the Aboriginal and treaty rights of First Nation. This is the allegiance of the passport you give to you. In case you got one passport, anybody. In case you got one, this is what you are carrying. Now, go on. Who is Charles? There will sell Magbon, for example. It does not make us to think again. We can even sell our soul for passports. We can sell it. We can sell our soul and sell everything sellable. The reason why I'm bringing all this is because I'm more spiritual than you. The advert effect or a noro in wire if your body umekena ya ajo paramu we ke na pa idena so imaso allegiance in natures. Iyame wuyan o. Ebe the God of Canada also allegiance to now. Whoso any chance. Now who is Charles? Aga ekun. No, don't the egbeni degbenohin. Are they really who you think they are? Everyone will turn himself because I'm going to paraphrase a lot of things. Are the God of Master lead me? You attack everywhere. No, we don't know. Feel like, yeah, will call me. Will call me. Now we are going to be going to another paragraph immediately. Then the oath of allegiance of Canada citizenship. Now we are approaching the end of slavery. It's coming. The end of politics is also coming. We are going to be doing quantum election or election over the world. Maybe Asue may be the how will I say it? It may be the next. It may be the last campaigning. How do I campaign? Now ring election. The time you go to come, you cannot ring election because it's going to be quantum election. All election will be monitored from one particular end. Or there are things I will not add to this very video. Imagine anybody do more. Or we arrive in then we'll know about it. Then end of visit, okay, and end of illusion. Now, let me bring more intel. There's something I'll be reading to us immediately. Then I will play this one to us right now of what one guy, one historian, what he said. I've said this several times before that when these people were coming, they came with a lot of juju. Just look at it here.
In Benin, the Benin's were originally not idol worshippers. Whatever idols we find in Benin were actually imported from our Yoruba nation. For example, Ifa Oromila is not an indigenous of Benin. Shongo is not. Ogun is not.
It was imported.
Imported from the Yoruba nation.
Now, the very guy that went for this journalism is Nekmen Obas. Is it Nekmen Obas so happy? I don't know. So I'm going to go through a lot of things. I mean, no, what do you want to do? Remember what a man.
You believe in the second one might be profound.
That's John F. Kennedy. That's Baba himself. He's old now. That's John F. Kennedy. Any of them make you think. After surviving assassination in 1963. De mana. Domak panyukbore. Let me use the word damakbe. Ibrafa weresumu. So what you feel that is happening today, it is long age something. So anyway, for what? Do you no longer time for believing? This is time for knowing. Some methodological agency in Spain, they have confessed that Spain is being sprayed with lead oxide, silver iodine, and the atomite. Now they spray for her, for Spain. Look at it. It even Tony said, no, we all know you after all, Jesus Christ, or Macbeth or 7. But say Galilee, when this building you are seeing going to be destroyed, the third day will be rebuilt. He was talking about the death and the resurrection. Oh, remember the death bell. A pastor was so. Now look at what Pope said recently. You know, Pope always come out with something. Now, what Pope said, there is no hell and no paradise. Either. In 1827, look at what happened. It was created to spread fear and control the subconscious mind. Heaven and hell is within you. All these things you are seeing 2,000 years ago are created. That story they tell you that Jesus Christ came 2,000 years ago, that was the very year na fiagbona woriye. Emi ya fe no ragbona ana moya. All these Tartarian have a giant nanika ro before na gbeleya. You see this very bad. Now few community town hall na community today, they remove everything. That bed will be like bronze. That's why if you get bronze now, they are very use and do and put for hand. Waiting he body part that thing not day. All those beds they drive demon. You get one time our parents get those beds that this iron bed. Have even no room winning and winning only a bronze. The reason why those things were there, the one that can even afford it. Before they come bring furniture, come out, use chemical pentan. As you inhale and they kill your immune system. You this one more. This is what Pope said. This very thing you are saying, it was created. It was scripted. Now, how are you going to be able to survive living a scripted life? A scripted lifestyle. Anywhere Jesus Christ for talk. I'm also you talk. Now, because the reason why I keep on bringing this, I want everyone of us to go and think. I know it's not easy. If that's all my sorrow, I will not be comparing yourself with myself that much. But there are minor one. You have to start combining the dots. You have to start combining the dots. Very, very. Now look another one again. Because you see people begin to bring out their research. And millions of people will watch it. They will leave their comment. The only space you can ever find this thing is among a doily. You can never find this kind of information. Even the so-called friend who were crying a vague bear, there is not even a friend. Now, who is not revealing things about this very good? Now, I speak this with gladness. Heaven and earth does not exist. I'm sorry you have been deceived since 2000 AD. Look at it. I told you guys before now, when we're Omanoredo, the Banre village, a difference in all those days. That's why for those of us who live our lives, all our lifetime be in beside, we live for Benin. So anytime we happen to go to a village, all those villages that they look us like Lord, even a village, they want to always come near you. We are you know, anything you bring, all of them they want die, all of them want be your friend. So now so this very activism be so. Me, I know day 3D dimensional consciousness. I am in 5D and above. So if I'm doing what I'm doing, there are research I'm doing right now. I no longer do local research. Local research have been I crack a brain. Now once you just see the truth, once you don't know. One of our allies in Ultra were telling me, or we and one me, no, he don't know say this thing not true. That is it. You no longer argue blindly. Chairman, not believe that one. Just the same way I show you just now, John F. Kennedy, this thing. What happened? If you are woken, you go know say that man. You don't even need to see other proof. You will get the inner conviction. Say, man, I matter no. Now, common picture I just see so I have been able to give interpretation to everything today. Do you know since I've been talking about having an Aragon? Okay, you say now I get the list for house. Or I had done before. Or again, always say I will get working now. It is getting to a time we are more running late. Let me also put this one in here. Because that very particular time, the God of ancestors have already permitted me to say this thing. Now, that aside, look at what Nnamdi Kanu said in 2015, 30th May 2015. Look at what he said. Or well, if we don't divide Nigeria, time shall come when we will be carrying money in a wheelbarrow to go and buy a loaf of bread. Nnamdi Kanu, look at it. This is what he said. Did it come to pass, yes or no? after 9 years, one thing is that we are very in a hurry. We want to believe on miracle money like Jeremiah Omoto Iyewe, Jeremiah Omoto Fianwu. We want to believe them. How can somebody be? The Bible, it was not made to cast out demon. People can even bring Agbo Malaika live in town of Lagoon right now. They will come and interpret it. Agbo Malaika, there was a spirit that was only carrying him because he lived in Ibadan that was not far from he lived in Lagoon that was not far from Ibadan. People can also interpret it to you. That was why the same people that wrote the Bible put down some scriptural verses of the Bible, say this thing we have time. That was why that 2 Timothy 3 verse 16, he said the word, the scripture is God breathed upon to teach, to rebuke, to correct, training in righteousness. That to say, that righteousness means right standing. We can also use it to create some certain constitutions in our vicinity and how we live our lives. He's not talking about righteousness of going to heaven. He said righteousness exalts a nation, sin is a reproach. What is righteousness? Everybody doing well. Your palace is not using human being for sacrifice. They'll go buy animal. That's righteousness. He said righteousness exalts a nation. Every nation that must go forward, there must be a written constitution. At least one equal, everybody is equal before the law. For European, and you not just say you be lawyer. Then you go to a community, whatever, and you're supposed to stake you say, no, stake you. If now this appointment, you want to take your appointment. You know your office say, okay now, because be head of Taga, your carry chest very front. Declare road. Nobody use a way that declare road for giant. These are some of the righteous things we are saying. So, all of you will be surprised. This very trying to remove your mind over the way you are over connected with the things of God. I want you to start having a rethink. Start producing the real word in where it is supposed. I know there is a sense you can read this Bible, or we corrected one or two things, but it is not where you are supposed to put your spiritual life on. If you go to my past video, I was even worse than you. The same way Ighodaro said. Ighodaro that is not criticizing tithe today. That now say Malachi 3 verse 10. Even they say because there are things the man cannot say, you have gone too deep. I have told you Ighodaro is coming to come and tell you one day the nearest future that Jesus Christ were uttered. He never existed. He's coming to come and tell you. But the little he can do right now is what is correcting. If you also look at this very man in Ighodaro 2 years ago, Ighodaro in Georgia, one of the biggest black man church, he came out and told us that all his teaching he made for tithing, that all is fake. Made they go destroy the cassette, destroy everything. Because the God of our star hold land for neck. But me here waiting he talk. He not see repent. But that mean I never repent, so then what are you waiting for? Now what are you waiting for? What is really there? UK. They said the word church. They don't need them again. Pope has said several times without nobody that God don't get any picking. The first ship of slavery will come to Africa. Now Jesus Christ the right put. Jesus. Now Jesus the right put. Now these people, they are done with their deception. The one way be said they don't eat blood. They will only also follow people that eat blood. It just be like some people for palace then and some menigi. And so we run on the domain yawa fien. And when on drive a they feel pardon you based on say you don't know what they happen. Now so everything be for Christianity today. Before Britain come and say, man, the word church I can say that to say there are a lot of things that will be removed from the inside. You have to change along with the changes. Particularly if you have woken, Christianity will never make sense to you. Any person that calls himself is a Christian knows that that person is a moron. He doesn't know his true identity. Can I call myself a Christian now? Only what is left over only or you take by a Christian. Any person that know what he's doing, you don't call yourself a Christian again because you might have digging deep. Go to vertical. Go and confirm what I'm saying. Now, why is all scripture most of the scriptural advice of the Bible contaminated? Oh, we recorded the voice of Jesus when he were talking to Satan. Okay, the hand of God, Ezekiel 37, the hand of God was upon Ezekiel. He took it to a valley that was full of dry bones. Okay, now, that one is setting. Maybe in Ezekiel used the man to tell them that one. Only the say, which proof do we really need for us to build? This one is not well, because whatever thing you do right now, you are doing it for yourself. If you convert today, as is written down in the book of 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17, say if you are in Christ, you are a new creature. I've given out the meaning of Christ million times with that number. It means anointed one. Now, if you are not become anointed, you not become a new creature. All things are passing. All those lies and deceits is gone. Now everything become new. You are now working in your 5D dimensional consciousness. Nobody lies to you again. If you feel you are lying to me today, I take it from you. It's because I doesn't want argument. I've confirmed the truth already. That's the difference. I've confirmed the truth already. That's why danger around me, they know. I'm really happy today. Why? WHO World Health Organization. What I said, it come to pass. Because I was not comfortable. These people, they are coming to come and hijack. How can I call myself the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption? And I cannot really protect my people. I don't want it to even come near you again because you can't resist it. What now? Who are you now? What's so more you are? And I was so what this mate. You know what you are working when I because me might care whatever thing you are doing. I want to make sure you stay alive so that you make it now. You walk. Me what you have be we can walk on a monster with go ragbo. Me ma would anybody who apart from wicked doing. I don't want anybody to die. Therefore waiting. You know what they come? Na show ni be me the so ni ma. Ya wadu me. I wa gbono ma no day. Program 1000 year priesthood was sign na. I feel see. That's what survival of the fittest. Una the zone where you see, my dear, wa ragmo. You see begin today, begin still roaming about. I don't want me to show you. May I give all this new rebel code this thing? If not soon we're 1945. We're new rebel. So that when you clear all this thing, come on, no say from tomorrow, now different ball game now we day, you know. See, the same executive order, similar executive order 138/18, where Donald Trump signed. Oh, look at here. New rebel code 2.0. Let me read it for you. On Iwanaka committed crime against humanity before. No, see Second World War, the Kazira Mafia and the Nancy Malaysia. Who called the Second World War? All of them. Agbele Yayule. Or what the same rebel code in yes. Or this 138/13. 138/18, sorry. The executive order that Donald Trump is signed. I go right now. Military tribunal or nana. Oh, what can I do as we speak? Me, I see whether any of us go feel know be this man. Can any of us know this man? He turn a man what? Yeah, when he turn down, me turn a what? This very man, our Waragmo. Now John F. Kennedy did that so. A man on the room you want in is alive. When they tell and say we look what you go. We don't do local campaign now. You know what he did this? You know what he did this kidney? You know? I want to liberate humanity. We not intimidate. But we not be graduate to both. He graduate down one. Today, me I just do a day of intel because me boom by the phone now, you know. Now, drain the swamp is not a catchphrase. It is a live military operation. When you say drain the swamp, maybe don't drain the swamp or those states. We are coming to that. Dreams this one simply mean Ave mani we me daya efe. I cannot wait to see forensic machine. Amwe lado. Kapasara masata. Wage ewu. O man o we ni ewu wa deva we. Yewu mudia. So that you see what is coming. Wait and see what your kingdom is made for. Whether it's demonic kingdom or demon or honorary kingdom. Or man when you now God will punish you. Stay alive. In good health self. I recommend anybody who want me now. If you met a bawe, you go na mu meta amu bawe. On a ye munu pana we wak you pone webo or ma be timu da you pone gbera wapa. Nonsense, useless set of people. Don't you see where I'm the good person? I'm the good guy in all. But he get one inter where he did here. Can we digest it or more you live on first? More leave that inter. Because that inter too strong. That one are verified by visa. Mama Yori said no honey who say one. Okay, I know. I don't already tell us all this one yesterday. Then make I play this guy this thing small for us. Oh yeah, so best. I may forward it to some bird die for the woman compound. Because I'm going to be removed. Okay. Let me see. I pray me they're not flagging.
So this lady noticed that these birds that were on her property haven't been on her property lately, and she looked around and found them dead next to her house. She was going to make a burial site for them and bury them, but she noticed after about a month and a half to 2 months that these birds have no worms, no maggots, no foul odor to them whatsoever, and she's like confused about what's going on.
They're not decay. The birds not decay.
Look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birds. 6 of them that are dead.
Just watch or wait to come up at the end though.
It's been dead for 3 weeks, and again, no worms, no maggots, no foul smell. Look at that, y'all. She went to go get her son to ask her about it. Again, these birds used to be around her garden and watching like what's going on. So her son went to go put on the gloves, and this is what he found, y'all. Check this out.
See what you see for inside. A chip in our way. A chip in our ruwe bed. You see, huh? All of the chippy waro.
You got the chips. Whatever it is, that's one of the birds. And he searches all of them, and they all have this within them.
So when will they tell you at times say all birds are not real? Amen. So yayi. This very deception. Imagine the bird that fly in the sky. The bird that fly in the sky. Egbe na naro. Wa so we to wa o wa le babo are yin. If na wa gbene mistakes, e mi fake ya ovon. We don't care. When mama picture on the dirty man, a woman no how will carry a banner for America and Africa. And then I go river, no. Then I get me. So I'm doing this one for us free. So that more they mentally more they liberate ourselves small. Because the brain too full of waiting not correct now. If I don't do this one, a lot of you don't feel wake up, eh? Medicine not come meet us. So we are going to be going back to those state politics. Then we'll recover from here. There are information I will not be bringing out now because we know if you understand that. So when that time comes, look at what Phyllis Shaibo said.
More with the man I told my father that he decided to also be part of that characters, those characters that we say good morning and they make good night. I am asking today, let Osomole tell us what happened to the Minister of Education during the tribunal when he was governor of Edo State. He should come and tell us, so he doesn't tell us. Very soon, we will dig. So it's better he come by himself and tell us what happened to the Minister of Education when we were having what? When he was in the tribunal, when they were asking about whether he went to modern school or he didn't go to modern school. He should come and tell us what happened to the Minister of Education.
So Osomole have been one kind actor in a those state political space. My next prayer is that this very period of time that everyone of us unite together. Because I'm coming back to a dossier right now so that we recap with our politics. What is happening? This was when Philip Shaibu was Philip Shaibu. At the initial stage, Philip Shaibu tried. He could disobey his father. He not stay down for fence, say, I'll show you na mampa. He joined Obaseki, but when he can't go meet these people, now they turn Philip Shaibu spirit against good governance. That's why Philip Shaibu today now. That's why he's doing what he's doing. At the initial stage, he key into the ideology of taking the state back to the people. But right now, they want the state to remain with the palace. So we don't know what the palace is going to use it for. I saw one Ewu Meriji, one intellectual and vaccinated moron. Because he was saying, palace is not involved in the politics. As he loved this one. And so now I pronounce on him there. This is how they lie. This thing is plain. It is very glaring that look at where they are. What are you denying? What are you denying? If not soon on the Beckham Palace, nobody could come out and even speak anything about it. Why you because a moron working. Like moron now. If Oibo can put a chip, a bed where the waka, akwen. Ya hamo aklen no I will aklen anybody ba. Most of these dove no rev nana. A spa government, you know. That is their drone. That is their drone. So when on ninyere, you are going to one day now. Bird will come out. That's why if you have people that gossip you, tell me, from today, say what I do. You have no problem. Say what I do. You have the right. Have you listen? Say what I do. Or when we are here guardian pa, we are sorry me more pa you to afian. Because more people are in problem today. Why? Because some group of enemies always go to the garden where they are best. Lying on you. Then at the time the information begin to go, and then I want me okay, this is the guy they have been talking about. If you must gossip person this day, why Asue Ighodaro gossip? Please. Area ma a cost clear. Because I know some persons will never sit down for near 10 egbiyan. Apart from area wana, area ma wana, then where you wana no phone and where you okmo. Instead of us to concentrate on the major problem that we have. A guy called me from Benin City yesterday. A lot of you that watch our video on YouTube, he wrote me and said, want to have my number. I put my number in there. Do you know this guy lives in Benin? He watched every of my video from Benin. When he put a call through to me yesterday, he wrote me on WhatsApp. Then I replied him. The next he called and I asked him, are you so and so person? He said yes. Do you know automatically? Something tell my mind that this guy now Benin na day. I say I can't ask and say, how are you living? We are not me where you always subscription when they are here saying, oh, so you have a job, so that's now the team pay me. So from the job money that you are doing, you see it's sent to take out of this very little you are getting, everything will be constant, you know. And you are watching a video. He said the video has transformed his life. He might also be watching now. He said the video has transformed his life. Okay, what about us that watch every day by day? A lot of us feel we are just making jargons. Go and combine the dots and wake up. Nobody is coming to come and tell you this. You see power of social media now. The power of unity. $1 ya YouTube, ni re TikTok. We combine all our frequency together. All the cosmic energy and wake. Look at the result that came out. Even here to push, I'm here to push. But now if you are in Africa, with the one with the car, they go Africa. German view 100,000 here. Spanish view 500,000 here. Now, where are they going to distribute it to now? It's no longer going to be a global emergency. They want to now make it local, lockdown, you know. They cannot canvas. If you have this thing, it's free, come and take. That's why I still call your parents at home. And I want to be urging us here, for those of you know that be anything immunization of is dangerous. Or thing you are told to do so. I will then be carrying now where now so you want to attack KG 400. Make on take all the area. The day of Ighodaro go overlook. Area no account. Don't take any vacuum. Don't take again. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Until we put things right. By the grace of God, we are trying our best. That's why I'm sharing this very testimony with you. Who they run now? Now who they run now? Man, why you resident in my advocacy in Madonna? You don't need to have a passport. Okay, wear that there now. If so now that not be half an hour well. But guy not they come with the tree. Take a passport too late. You are the resident. You are the passport election. You know. So that one a joke anyway. We'll not take that one as personal. So let me see if I can give us another intel again. If there are no more intel here, we call it a day. RTH-R 1 hour something minutes. It's exactly 1 hour now. You see and say our weather now done the change. Look at this very caption here. Man, oh, and if we were now for. At time when we see those things, we are not happy about it. We are not happy about it. We are not just happy about it. We are like as I be like. I don't know why this thing they come. But I will suppress and I don't want to talk about it. There's a thing that is always coming there. And there was a lot of things I was supposed to talk about, but the rest they are breaking and we are not talking about it. I'm not talking about it. So that's that. So let us be calling it a day here. Let us be calling it a day here. Please call your parents at home. The reason why they must have to vote for Asue Ighodaro and Ogie. Very, very important, please. Don't take it like every other election. For those of you who voted, who supported the struggle in 2020, and you intend to relent now, you are not doing yourself a favor. Eh? Or you are not winner for. It is salvation for humanity. That 2020, we are procedure for salvation for humanity. And right now, this one is more critical again. That's why we have to save ourselves as much as we can. Information have it now that APC, they blew up billions of nairas already to ring the election in Edo. They are going to be committing you to buy your vote. That was why I created that topic from the book of Genesis 25. Esau, the mistake Esau made that later ruined all his life. The mistake Esau made that later ruined all his life. Please. I know most of you may want to say because 50,000. Don't because 50,000 because this one not vote, this one not vote. If you say and the rest go count now. No. If you be saying and that your own. Now God wanted to divide those states. At times during election, free and fair election, some party they use one until they win their opponent. Only one like this can win your next opponent. Only one like this can win your opponent. So please, no matter the hunger, every one of us right now, nobody to get on like that. The Europe is something else. The Europe is something else. There's something that is about to hit our UK. That one just the load now. By latest October, UK is something else. They've already increased their council tax already with £100. There are no more job like that in the UK. What you are hearing these days, hey, this one for work, oh, this one for work. Oh. So I've said it before, I don't know why I want to be too much deliberating on that again. You know, business, I mean, they put fear for their body. But the one we have physically talk from the surface, I'll do one. Please, let call our loved ones at home. Any person where you know say yes, he want go vote. Beg them. If now see $10, like 10K if you get, give them, make them take transport themselves, go. And make sure you extend this message to all your loved ones. I have compassion for humanity. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Left alone, I don't think I have too much. Maybe most of us get many things to lose. For me, I don't think I have too much things to lose in Edo State, for real. I know every one of us has, but if they pass each other, there's no one, maybe now two particular person that make me they do this thing. I'm doing it for all humanity. As many that is repented. Even up to the good they have, up to the good of mother. But the people that we don't want is the blood-sucking demon in the state. These are the people we are fighting against. So we want to liberate humanity. So any person that chooses that you are a human, the advocacy is meant for you. So don't really take it that now they know. Make I sell my vote. I go for. So more not going to shoot ourselves or leg all the time. Let us not be too inquisitive. We can start this and it become the latest. All in my way now, I will give you my testimony here. How I was neglected. But today I'm seeing the same struggle. Nobody called me say new thing, help us. I look at it that this a little I can do. Leave me into temptation better than deliver me from evil. I can you'll not be say if your guy set in there, it will have feel yes. I better advocate now, make my voice crack. So that make bad thing not happen. That to say bad thing can happen now to Atiyobo Sowa. For those of you know my house and you be mami water, you they do sad. Concentrate on your state. So that we can dem nanotech in a row back. If me give no care now, there is nanotech or nanobot in your system. At the time, the winterland, then only God know what is going to be happening. Didn't have a PMSO. But the last fight in the Majo, Yamaiti mo the OT 5G 3.8. Yamaiti mo sevani magmena say. So yana the gbedi babana they not increase. The judging will come we have increase, you know. But these are the things a lot of us don't want to know. I'm taking the risk, putting it here. So that we should join hands together and fight all these aliens. We have aliens all over the world. There are people who want humanity to be eradicated. So if you want humanity to remain, if your mate, don't you see, people were many that were talking about this very pulse of the monkey. When they check their surveillance, check their networking, check people where they talk, but if we say we continue this thing, Ajawa will not feel succeed for this one. That's power of unity. If we are to be having this thing in those states, our social media are flop now. We don't already know say APC whether they bring on no good. We talk about that. A lot of people they are saying on Makan. If you go affect your house, no property. If you want to work 40 years, you will ya kokone. Why not just speak true for once? Few for once. Let's support good governance. APC don't mean well for the state. What is happening in federal is what they are bringing to Edo State. Edo State, the capital city. Why they who are mami no time I don't draw here again. I see ho. When we load there. E jogo cock by my car boy Tania. Or we gonna always say ban wa mawe on. Ya riek beze ya tie yogo ko for the last time. More condemn these people are because to the money where they don't already bring come out. They can even buy each voter's card for a 200,000 naira. That's why APC right now, you can see the federal government is increasing fuel, particularly to make sure say things hard for Edo people so that at the time money not come there again, they all give you like 50K, you your value run. Please resist it. The scripture says resist the devil and it will flee. He did say you are not going to encounter devil. The devil must surely come. He said resist him and it will flee. That's why we that are abroad here, gather people. I don't already tell that guy yesterday, by the grace of God, before election, I will get back to him. No way he might there to mobilize on his own. If they carry on that mobilization, I'm not only just talking. We also forming groups. Okay, man, we expect to work a chairman at least. They think of us from boy Alamoto, you know. At least we encourage and make I better to we are not only just talking here. If my baby so okay with me, we must preserve what we got. Go now with me. Okay, be a in school. Children want to start school right now. We have a lot of things on our neck. The one who can do maybe the mama TV will leave it there, you know. I think they are resuming school in Nigeria on the maybe ESAU or some private school don't start next Monday here. Tonight the government won't start, you know, for some states. Please let's try as much as we can. Let's take it our personal problem. Take this very election for once as if it's your personal problem. Now we have concentrated all our lives trying to build our life. Mama, neglect your personal life and also build the world. I fight for humanity more than the way I fight for myself. Why me? I saw the now video now. It tell me yasode. And I'm gonna have a UK now. When I'm wasting part now, do you have female? Yeah, if your man allow you. Yeah, if your man allow you, for example. So we are not hiding. Okay, do you think they are not seeing what we are saying? Ah, this guy start hablando la verdad. Eso Newton. Eso chico tiene cabeza duro. Siempre no tiene miedo. A veces en la calle a las 11 por la noche, está ahí hablando. Insultando Radio Unido. Eso chico tiene. Eso chico no. Es muy difícil, That is it. Deja chico lo que está hablando. Hay que proteger a gente. Mira lo que a gente que va a ser matado. This and that. They just rest. Now so it be. Because what thing they do and read. I know they do sacrifice. We mean sacrifice. Sacrifice. Or you are acting hypocritically. Or bonari revama. And they do and read. No waro me call me baby why you are sending. Wherever you plan we are doing. Now when about they doing? My people will always say if you run for poto, I now so this activism be. If your mind not carrying, if your skin not tight, not put body. Ebadwawe. Error we can't check on anybody, don't force yourself. Or why will I want to tear in away with I'm not reload the no way where my plan is no be. I'm not reload the no way where my plan is no be. Me plan is. We are Ragman. Where Ragman no wuna. Once me what the ticket man one yaka me wa wulo. Or the my ticket. Me what the ticket ban. As it was printed in Exodus 4 verse 19. It was one wulo. So Maropanam no for his bank ticket already. Mami men have a Germany we man no wulo. And so it be. So please. Only where would they see light now? Say light day. We no go at least make we avert this APC wahala. Did their CBDC and the population? Please, na true PDP. Just put for once. Do righteous thing for once. Maybe from here, God even forgive all your sin. The Lord has one vote so for you commit your card in name. May this card not even see we do. Our ancestors no man gba wo tena ne e card na do ya dun wen di wen ya gbon o na uri ye peti na we no ring no we do we hin card we ne I do ata uri ge because im ati e boye ya we no ma ye nerun ni wu hin vote ni ayi ti e boyo no ma vote we do man so we please let's do the needful mo we na ria so we are trying to do the best we can to make sure things are fine, okay? So do your own little from your own little end also. Or where in the time of your trial, do the little you can and leave the rest for God. It's an error for you not to do anything at all. I have a one man and make society now. Don't you see everywhere? It's not forbidden if we have this kind of society. It's not forbidden, eh? My wife will not you and you, man. Truth. I have balavena yafe because people choose to speak the truth. Please, let's do the needful, and God will continue to protect and every one of you that is standing for the truth. Please. Now, when I'm me, I know they do campaign, say they give me money. I'm not doing campaign for expectation. I'm doing campaign because of humanity. Please, what is coming? You can't survive it. The only way we can avert this very thing, more not carry APC while I come at those states. If we carry and come, their desperation not be for your benefit. These people desperation not be for your benefit. At the time you see that someone is too desperate for something, know that there is personal selfish interest inside. If you check out these people now, what are they one day meant for humanity? Oshomole that is gavalante here and there. How many of those state problems have you ever seen Oshomole carry on his head? Let's say Fulani is killing. Then you are now trying to draw Baseki out. Or Baseki, the vigilante, I bought AK-47 for them. I saw them on media, then I assisted them with AK-47. And right now, they are telling me they doesn't have gun. Or Baseki, are you stealing the gun for your personal selfish interest? As a state governor and other statement in Edo State, it is my duty to also support these very people. Nothing like that. We have not seen Zay idiot one day, Zay Yamu come out and say the way our state is going is bad. It's only during election they come out, they want to come and cash out. They only do cash out, that's what they know how to do. So for this one not to happen, all of them, they all have their children abroad. For your information, person like Zay Yamuna, all of them get away with them. Nothing they happen to them. What most of them is going to do, then look at it, it's going to be too crazy. They'll carry their wife come on for Benin. Now they say innocent people now go suffer. So just go there that they don't even fear. Vote and protect your vote. So those of us who still there abroad, things they had now. If now see 1K, you still see at least 100K for 10 people who will mobilize. Preach to them, carry phone, they call people. Who you tell go see tell the next person, that's the best way we are going to do it. This don't got time for gossip. Remind them all the time. Who you see talk to me, see talk to your friends. If you feel catch one person out, Bob, more do this thing, or if we still win now, all these people they are Weibo. There are a lot of people today during 2020 election, they become our friends. Because why? We told them to vote, and really they voted and we won. So me, I don't feel going to carry my reggae now, take go to disturb their blue, say, I can't call them, say, because I was not appreciated. You go your book and say, I know, the people that died today, they have money in the bank. The people that died today, you say they don't get money. Most of them, they are more richer than us. First video they work on our day cardiac arrest. First video they work on go your collapse or liver. So money not be everything. But one thing we have to fail for, do more, do something that way go make God himself. They remember and say, okay, this is my son and woman, well please. The God is within you, no God there up there. The God is within you, you are God to yourself. When I tell you you are protected. So please let me be leaving us here before this video continues over long again. So from me here, Buenas tardes. I've already introduced, I think I've introduced myself. So I remain the Archbishop of Activism, the Role for Democracy, Ambassador for Good Governance, CEO Civil Disobedience Worldwide, CEO Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, the man with the most sophisticated truth all over the world. One of the great researcher you can ever see in the world. Everything is in our video, go and check it. And it's 100%. So whatever thing we have told you here is going to come to pass. So good life is coming, don't get it twisted. But you have to fight for it. God will fight your fight, you will hold your peace. We know it's in Exodus 14:14. Evaluate the fight. And know that you also have a fight. How does my fight look like? How am I going to do it? Did I need more people to myself? Did I need the God of my ancestors? I need the blood of Jesus. But as for me, the God of my ancestors is the one to fight this very battle, because that one was not scripted. The reason why they did not write story about the God of your ancestors, they not feel that story about him because of good way, you know. Amake no muge. Now, don't you see now that things are changing? What you are, despite saying yourself, don't still wake up. The way you reason is different from my own. If you do where your ancestors will appear to you, all time, so from me here, have a nice time. Ja.